Welcome guys on my YouTube channel. Let's know about Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent where Antarctica is the southernmost continent and the South Pole is a virtually uninhabited ice-covered landmass. Most cruises to the continent, which is the Antarctic Peninsula, which stretches toward the South America. It's known for the Lemaire channels and Paradise Harbor, striking iceberg-flanked passageway, and the Port Lockroy, a former British research station turned a museum. The peninsula is isolated terrain, also with shelter, rich wildlife, including many penguins. When we're talking about area, that area is a 14 million kilometers square. And now we are come to the populations. The population is a 1,000 to 5,000 depending on season, because this is the basically it's a depend on weather, because some people are come for the scientific reasons, some people are come for just for visit, not living, because there is no houses or hotels in that continent. Okay, the larger city, the research station in Antarctica, McMurdo Station. The population density 0.0008 to 0.00040 inhabitants per square kilometer. UNM 49 code of Antarctica in the world. Okay. Are there any cities in Antarctica? Question number first. It is a very interesting question. Many people ask to me, and now I'm giving the answer. The no one lives in Antarctica indefinitely in the way that do in the rest of the world, because it has no commercial industries, no towns or cities, no permanent residents. The only settlement with the longer term residents who stay for from months or years are married to or the scientific basis. Can a person live in Antarctica? Answer: no human lives in Antarctica permanently. However, about the 1,000 to 5,000 people live through years at the science station in Antarctica. Only plants animals that can live in the cold live there, because if they are habitual of the cold, then they live. Otherwise, other plants, like we are in a summer regions, if we put another plant on that regions, it will not work. This idea will not work. Okay, the animal include the penguins, seals, nematodes, tardigrades, and mites. These are the animals who living on Antarctica. So you can just took the selfie with penguins, seals. It will be very amazing, very beautiful if you are doing this. Okay, let's work. Why? Question number 3. Why is no one allowed to go to Antarctica? My answer is Antarctica is not a country. It has no government and no indigenous population. Instead, the entire continent is a set of sites, a scientific preserve, and the Antarctica Treaty, which happened in 1961. Okay, enshrines in an ideal of intellectual exchange, and the military activity is also banned as prospective for minerals. Question number 4. Why do people go to Antarctica? Answer: first, wildlife. One of the most main reasons I think people go to Antarctica is for the wildlife, and continent does not disappoint. 1 minute you can be sitting listening to talk on the effect of climate change on Antarctica, and the next you can be standing out the deck watching a pod of 6 whales feeding. Okay, moving on. Okay, question number 5. Why is Antarctica so cold? Many people ask this question very intentionally, so I giving my answer on that. Answer: both Arctic North Pole and Antarctica South Pole are cold because they don't any direct sunlight. Okay, and the sun is always low on the horizon, even in the middle of summer. In the winter, the sun is so far below the horizon that it doesn't come up to all for a month or a time. That is the main reason. And question number 6. Which pole is colder? Answer: My answer is very simple. The South Pole is colder than the North Pole primarily because of the elevation difference. For being in the middle of a continent, the North Pole is a few feet from the sea level in the middle of an ocean. Moving on. Question number 7. Who discovered the Antarctica? It's a very famous question, and many students asked to me many times, and I'm giving this answer very quickly in a very short words. Okay, and my answer is in a 733, James Cook and his crew crossed the Antarctica Circle for the first time. Okay, you should note it down. James Cook and his crew. James Cook, here is the name James Cook. Okay, crossed the Antarctica Circle for the first times. But although they discovered the nearly islands, they did not catch any of Antarctica itself. Okay, and now question number 8. What is the capital of Antarctica? My answer is very simple. Ushuaia. Ushuaia. Population 67,000 into 600. Sorry, population 67,600 is the capital of Argentinian province of Tierra del Fuego, Antarctica and the South Atlantic Island. It is the commonly referred to as the southernmost city in the world. What is the warmest month in Antarctica? Question number 9 is a very useful for many students. My answer is January is the warmest month in the Antarctica, during which average temperature climb all the way up to 0 degree in the Antarctic Peninsula. However, the average temperature ranges from the -10 degrees Celsius to -60 degrees depending on how far into the continent you travel. Okay, now coming forward on question number 10. Does Antarctica have 24 hours daylight? Answer. On Antarctica coast, there are usually a couple of weeks in a mid-water around 21 June when the sun does not rise, and a couple of weeks in the summer around Christmas when is a 24-hour sunlight. So guys, this is the basic questions which is generate in every curious student mind. So I think I complete all my questions with some of logics and thoughts. So it will clear your all confusion in to your Antarctica, imagination about Antarctica. So Antarctica is a no man lands because it is basically used for scientific reason. There is a conclusion for all because it's near to the South America, and people always come and go for the just for if some expeditions also be held in camping, but there is no hotels, no roads, no countries. So it is a totally a just only for a Antarctica Treaty based 1961, which I complete in my previous previous slides. So I think this is the all conclusions that I will explain in front of you, that this is the Antarctica region which have a no man's, but only for use for purpose of just doing any scientific discoveries, any output about the Iceland and glaciers, many glaciers, and the temperatures, the all things which is happening on Antarctica. So many people all over the world go for the just for research purpose. So I think it will complete your all the doubts. Okay, thank you guys. If you like my channel, please subscribe, share and like, and hit the like button if you get notification for this channel. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Love you. Take care.